Hello students, in this video, I'm going to solve the question of chapter number 5, Factors and Multiples. In that, in Rich 4, I'm solving the question number 5, which is in the page number of 79. Now, I will read the question. Just pay attention to this. Write down first 5 common multiples of 2 and 5. Find the least common multiple. So here in this question, they are asking us to find the first 5 common multiples of this 3 and 5. And also they are asking us to find the least common multiple of these two, 5 and 2. So to find that least common multiple as well as first 5 common multiples, we have to write the multiples of 2, multiples of 5, and then we will find first 5 common multiples. In that, we will find the least common multiple. Before going to solve this question, first we will understand the meaning of this least common multiple. So just understand the definition of this least common multiple. So we have already studied the word common multiple. The common multiple means the multiple which should be there in given numbers, multiples. For example, common multiples of 2 and 5 means we have to find the multiples of 2. For example, I will write 4, 6, 8 and 10 are the multiples of 2. Similarly, 5's multiples are 5, 10, 15, 5 fours are 20, 5 fives are 25. These are the multiples of 5. In this, we have to find the common multiple. The common multiple means the number should be in 2's multiple as well as 5's multiple. That is, you can find here as a 10. 10 is the common multiple because 10 is the multiple of 2. 10 is the multiple of 5 as well. This way, we will find the common multiple. In that common multiple, we have to find the least. The word least means you should understand that it is the smallest. It is what we will call it as smallest, or else we will call this one as a first common multiple. It is nothing but what we got at and here. 10 is the least common multiple we can say, or else we will say that smallest multiple of both the numbers, or we will call it as first common multiple of 2 and 5. So that is the meaning of that least common multiple. In general, we will call it as LCM. The word LCM, whenever it comes, its long form is least common multiple. Least means it's the smallest, or else we will say that first common multiple of the given numbers. So now we will solve the sum. Okay, let's pay attention to this. First, to find the least common multiple or the first 5 common multiples, we will write the multiples of the number. So here I will write it as a solution and I will write the multiples of this 2, multiples of this 5. So first we will write 5 multiples of each number. So here I will write multiples of 2 I will write here. That is what? 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, and 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10. Same way, on the right side, I will find the multiples of another number. Multiples of another number is 5. Because of that, I will write here first 5 multiples of 5. 5 ones are 5, which is first multiple of 5. Second multiple of 5 is 5 twos are 10. Third multiple of 5 is 5 threes are 15. Fourth multiple is 5 fours are 20. And fifth multiple is 5 fives are 25. Now we go return the multiples. After that, we have to find the common multiple. So common means it should be present in all the numbers. First, check with the 2. 2 is the multiple of 2. Is it a common there in 5's multiple? No. So because of that, 2 is not a common multiple. Next, take the 4 and check. Is it a multiple of 5? No. And then we will check with 6. 6, is it a multiple of 5? No. After that, 8. 8 is also not a multiple of 5. But when you take the number 10, 10 is a multiple of 2 and 10 is a multiple of 5. Because of that, we got the first common multiple, that is 10. First common multiple is called as what? Least common multiple, which means it is the smallest common multiple. So that we will do it in here. Before that, they are asking us to write the five common multiples. So because of that, we will write here as what? First common multiple we got, that we write it as common multiple. Okay. So here I will write it as common multiple. Common multiple, we got it as 10. Okay. And now we have to find first five common multiples. So because of that, I will write here the next step. First five common multiples of 2 and 5 is equals to, we got 10 as a common multiple. So we write it as 10 into 1, which is 10, which is the first common multiple. Second common multiple is 10 into 2, which is 20. Third common multiple is 10 into 3, which is 30. Fourth common multiple is 10 into 4, which is 40. And fifth common multiple is 10 into 5, which is 50. And now we got all the five first common multiples. First one is 10, next one is 20, third one is 30, fourth one is 40, and fifth one is 50. These are the first five common multiples of 2 and 5. After that, they are asking us to find the finally least common multiple. That is what we will call it as smallest, least common multiple. In this, all the five multiples, we have a least common multiple. Generally, we call it as what? LCM, which is nothing but all the common multiples we have. In that least common multiples means already I have told first common multiple is known as the least common multiple, or else smallest common multiple is known as the least. In this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, smallest is 10, or else you can say first common multiple is 10. So because of that, least common multiple or LCM, we got it as 10. So this way, we will find the first five common multiples as well as the least common multiple, that is known as LCM. So let's understand this briefly. I will explain it in once again in just 1 minute. Just look at the steps. First, to find the first five common multiples of 2 and 5, we have to write the multiples of 2. So here I took 5 multiples of 2 and then I written 5 multiples of 5. So in that, I will check which is the common by going with 2. 2 is not a common, 4 is not common, 6 is not common, 8 is not common, whereas 10 is the common. The word common means it should be a multiple of 2 and it should be a multiple of 5. As you can see here, 10 and 10 is there in both. Because of that, that become the common multiple. So common multiple itself is known as the least common multiple, or we will call it as first common multiple. So that we understood. And now they are asking us to find the first five common multiples. Because of that, I took this common multiple 10. I multiplied with 1. We got 10. That will be the first common multiple. Second common multiple means 10 into 2. That is 20. Third common multiple 10 into 3. Fourth common multiple 10 into 4. Fifth common multiple 10 into 5, which is 50. So we got finally as a 5 common multiples as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And last, we have to answer for the sub question. Sub question is they are asking us to find here as a least common multiple. As I have already told, least means we will call it as a first or we will call it as smallest multiple of both the numbers. So smallest multiple is 10, or you can check in this multiples as well. It is also what, 10. So because of that, we written least common multiple, that is LCM, which is equals to 10. So this way we will find the multiples as well as common multiples and least common multiples of the given numbers.